Yes, my people, I am back, Secret Sister. I know the last time you see little tears drop on my face, because, you know, things I start get feelings now. Usually I don't get feelings about these things because I've already lived it. You understand what I'm saying to you? But because the last podcast was, oh, deep, but, Allpurpose is the podcast, Secret Sister is moi. And, it's been a whirlwind because I've been going on about the D family, and I've already gone on so much about the brother. Yes, people, I know everyone's eager, but it's good to keep on the eager because if I don't, Una will just not because Una knows it. Una want to know the gossip. You understand? But yes, she's coming in. I thought she would have done like a phone thing that me and her could just have been on the phone. Cause I tell you, some people she living in the next block. You understand what I'm saying to you? But she's not a morning person and she is suffering from depression and anxiety. She has other elements that is not correct. So when you're asking someone like this, yeah, and she is my cousin and my friend, you understand? When I say friend, brethren, we're neighbors, When I had my second son, she is the one that did everything what a mother should do. You understand? She had all of the care and the attention that. That's why I know when her two girls have baby, they got the right mummy because she's got all the old-fashioned skills. She's loving. She's calm. You understand? She doesn't panic. I don't think I've seen Miss P cry. But anyway, that's not what I come here today, about. But that is coming. What I want to come about is about a story that has been going on for a little while. Yeah, so on the 15th of May, it was on the news, ITV, a search for a mother of three abandoned babies, people. Three abandoned babies. Yeah? Three black babies have been abandoned in East London. Police fear there may be a fourth baby. Now, this story's been going on for a little while. Yeah? And it's because they found I think it was, they've drawn it down to 400 people. This is only in East London. Yeah. So baby one is baby Harry, and baby Harry was found in East London Park, September 2027. 2017. Sorry, say it wrong. September 2017. Yeah. Baby Harry was left in East London Park. Baby number two was named Roman, 2019 to 2024. Baby Roman and baby, I don't know if it's pronounced Elsa, ELSA. Yeah? Three beautiful babies. They've got pictures of them. You can go and Google them because I did to go and make sure this story is not fake. And I'm shocked. I am shocked, people, that in this millennium right now, people are leaving. I mean, these are not the first. As you know, we have to go back. You understand? That's why I had to come to you today. Yeah? With this just story here. Because over over a 7 year period. You understand? So this will, and they've all been DNA, they're all brothers and sisters. So where is the mum? And the police are saying where she left them in the park. Yeah, because the reporters were there. It's just like one lane. And it's like she picked bits where she know that the camera is not showing. So apparently they have got CCTV of the mum, can't find her. They've gone to over 400 homes in East London asking people to volunteer DNA. This is shocking. This is shocking. They have been, they were a few miles. I mean, this is amazing. And not one of them were hurt. When they show the babies now, they've all been adopted. they're being taken care of. Apparently they're doing very, very well. But fam, nah, fam, you lot gotta go and look back this your story, yeah. Yeah, three black babies have been left in East London Park between 2017 and 2024. Roman, Elsa, and Harry. My mercy, I'm telling you, because people, as you don't know, this is something that happened in my family. I've already told you about Leanne and Natasha. Yeah, the documentary that was on ITV. It's a series called Long Lost Family with Davina McCall. Two babies were left in one was left in St Thomas's and one was left in St James's. I think it's Chelsea and Westminster now. And they were looking for their mum, but they didn't know that they were sisters. One was looking for their sister, and when they're looking for their sister, they said, "We can't find your mum, but we find that you have a sister." And they made the sisters join up. I mean, I went and watched that documentary, and once again, when I start off these podcasts with all of these secrets, where is it getting anybody? Look now, people are just moving around looking for people. I mean, Leanne and Natasha, yeah, you know, they are my uncle's children, and my uncle have over 20 people. I mean, I hear about DNA tests. 20 over. Listen, even when in past, we had a funeral, two beautiful girls tapped me on my shoulder and said that they were my cousins. I think it's how these things are done. People do not think about how long and how long lasting misery can last and bringing it in because these people are leaving Earth. They're not here today. Yeah, they had a chance to say something to someone. And I say to people, you know what? I know it's difficult. You understand? I'm very fortunate that I don't feel it difficult to talk to my kids about anything. I've already said this a million times. Yeah? Me not feel no way to talk to my boys about things. Do you understand? Because I've seen young people on TikTok, in life, on the news, unaliving young people because they are suffering with anxiety, mental health. They're being pushed aside. Some of these kids, I mean, I'm on TikTok and I would hear young guys say how they treat women is because how their mum grow them. And these guys, maybe if you stand up and chat to them, even girls that date them, I bet you don't even tell them testimony. But because they come on there and they see people are doing such things as opening up, telling their truth, getting support. Some people don't get the right support, but they're getting support. I never got support. I'm finding this a support mechanism. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Because number one, people, when you're doing these podcasts, well, me anyway, there's nobody here. There's no one to egg me on apart from you can hear one person. If you're only shouting it's because football's on, my big son's in the room, my little son's gone Saturday school, and I just couldn't hear this story about the babies that were left in the park. And not it just once again, I have to bring up my people then with the same and these babies now, just like Leanne and Natasha, are gonna grow up, wanna know answers, and who's gonna tell them? Because it's strangers that are bringing them up. The strangers can only give them what evidence they have. And that turns into so much different things. It's just you could have the best, it doesn't stop you from having mental health. You understand? That's how you see them movie stars go crazy because they have to act one way as an actor at work, and then when they go home, they have these deep thoughts that have nothing to do with even their life, but it's their upbringing, and that is the sad thing. Like I said, the documentary was on for my family for the babies that was left in the toilet. If anybody wants to go and look at it, it's ITV, and it was you're gonna have to watch it on catch up and it was Tuesday the 24th, 2022. May 2022. If you want to go back and watch that documentary, it was very sad because the girls, well, one of them I know, went back to St. Thomas's Hospital. And when she went back, she had to do it all alone because it was COVID time. The nurse couldn't go with her and to come out crying. All she's got is the tiny little shawl, you know. But I'm telling you, people, I do remember in the kitchen before, you know, I was big, but I do remember family members coming to one of our houses. You understand? And that newspaper, because they're going to show the newspaper clipping on the documentary. And it's when I saw that paper with the little baby, and because St. Thomas's Hospital was our local hospital, it was a big story. Remember them coming having a phone and mobile and all that, packed house phone, but it was newspaper, or if you hear Chinese whispers. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Radio. That's how it went back in the day. You know what I mean? And more likely, these stories were more true than the ones that you're getting on all these online stories. Do you know what I mean? Because people can make up and embellish online. These ones, them go see the people, paparazzi go find the people them. And like I said, it's just soul destroying. Yeah. I've got the weirdest stories coming from my own people. And I don't think it will ever stop for me. That's what I'm saying. Because nothing ain't fixed. In the time nothing ain't fixing, people are leaving the earth. I go more nine night than I go to any other ceremony. I don't even know if people get married again. Do you understand what I'm saying? If they do it in quiet, so they don't have to do all this big party and fake people coming their wedding. Funerals, you don't have no really control over it. Do you understand? And more time, people advertise their funeral via WhatsApp, online. So you're going to get the world and its mother coming. You're not really going to get your designated family to come. So when it comes to finding out what's what, it's tough. And that's why I'm glad Miss Peters got me because, like I said, she had the whole of that stinking D family. Do you understand? With their little mix up and foreign picnic living in one house and all different DNA names. She can't go to them because they're lost themselves. Like I tell you, in the D family, some of the people them are come to me and it's secret, who's my dad? Brother, sister, listen, what do you mean, who's your dad? This particular cousin, you have got three aunties. But you know what? Those three aunts, they're not, they're gone. So it must have took a lot for her to come to me and ask me. Because she must have been, she's actually asked her mum. Her mum is not giving her nothing. Because her mum's troubled. Her sisters are troubled. Like I said, I was a cousin going in these houses. Yeah. Are the brother and sister that have a baby. People, before I started this podcast today, I have been digging. Yeah, where them there? The photo album them. I can't even find them right now. Listen, I tell you, my father, and my mum, some wicked people in our people. I don't business, and I hope they see this. Yeah, the man that is my dad's brother. My dad used to leave me with that man regular in the holidays, you know. And I've got a picture of me sitting in the garden. And I wanted to find it so I could show them. I can find it. Because I dig too deep. That's why I can't find it. Because I'm in my mood. And I said, man, why I'm find this? I'm gonna keep talking about these people. Because I can't show pictures of them. I can show pictures of myself. You understand? In the location. So my mum and dad put me with the Harvey Weinstein before Harvey Weinstein. Because my mum knew about the brother and sister having a baby. My dad knew about it. Because that's his brother. My mum lived in that house when that baby was coming true. So you've lived amongst these people and you put your picnic with them. You know what, Jaja, you understand? I don't even want to start the emotional like yesterday. I don't. I don't. But certain things is like, it was just like out of nowhere. I thought, up on a minute. Me forget something. It's like, you know so much information, something's going to slip and then it comes slip back. I'm telling you. My parents, yo, fam. The only thing I can say, thank you for doing something with all the body, because I'm in an office making love. You understand? For me to come about, for God thanks. So that's how I just, that's it. There's no other thank. I don't thank them for nothing. They're rotten to the core. And it's only God looking out for me that nothing ever happened to me. I'll tell you something, my mum and my uncle, something was going on. I've gone round to family members. And it's a secret from how long that I gone. People are talking. You understand? People are talking because they can't take the weight of somebody else's secret in their brain now. People are getting old, getting dementia, sick. So when I come along with my fresh self and say, well, I think this all my life. This is how I thought. This is how I was brought up. Young people's story with old people's story, make a story. Because everyone's got piece that is similar, but it's just that we've never sat down and had a conversation. My mother, mm-mm-mm. Yeah, tell you boy, I done tell her husband already. Yeah, Mr. R. Me done tell him me have a good meeting with him. Yeah, and me have that meeting on video. You understand? And anytime my head chip, that 4 hour footage of him and, well, I don't even know if this is my uncle, but another man that was there as mediator. Trust me, anytime my head chip, that evidence that I got there, that man told me some things I didn't even know, and he's new to the family. Well, 8 years, 9 years in, and he wants to divorce my mum. He's been begging. He can't stand her. The woman is abusing the man. And I tell him, you are idiot. You need a pastor, and you vet people before you go marry them. You understand? But when you got pastor that is crooked, yeah, and all you want to do is hanky panky, because how I dressed down that pastor that day, I can't believe it. He had to hold that. And even at the end of the dressing down, the man had to give me £100. He gave me £100. I just gave it to the kids. I didn't even want it. Do you understand? Because the information that he was getting, you should have find that information. How you dare marrying a woman that don't even check for her pitney them or her grand pitney them? How you marrying that woman? Why would you? But because the woman threatened him, you get freed. I'm gonna buy a ring. You understand? Because she was gonna go and tell the church that they were doing little things behind certain back. So he just afraid. He said he went to East London, and I'm even saying to him, "Why did you go so far? Why did you go Argos? Elizabeth Duke, cheapy. You know what I mean? Hate Samuels, cheapy. Even Warren James. You know what I mean? She don't deserve no drive to eat. Anyway, that's his problem. That's his issue. That's his business. All I know, these things about all these babies being left. This is another generation of mental health that is coming. Yeah, this is another bit, and it's all in the black world. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's happening to all different cultures, but I'm a black girl, I'm going to talk about black people. And I pray for those babies, and I pray for that mum. I mean, the police are getting worried about her now because they feel she's in danger. Do you understand what I'm saying? But fam, she is delivering them babies like, whoa. And they believe there's a fourth one to come. I don't know how they're predicting that one, but this woman is fertile. But that's the word of the day, people. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Listen to the news. Go back, because this week, it was on the news this week. Yeah? Today is what? Is it the 16th or 17th today of May? So you can go back on the news and go and look for the abandoned babies, all left in East London Park. And then you can look up the documentary of my family that left abandoned babies. Yeah? ITV documentary, Lost Families. Yeah? It's on ITV, Davina McCall, and the series you're looking for was May 24th, the 24th of May, 2022. Yeah? Go and look for it. You understand? Natasha, Leanne and Natasha, who was left in hospital toilets, who are my uncle's children, my mother's brother. Yeah? The secrets are continuing. I've had to put a face on today because, yo, fam, I don't even want you to see my emotion, but you can hear it. And like I said, anybody that want to call me and chop it up, leave your description, press the notification so you know. Because let me tell you something, I want nobody when I'm going to interview Miss P. She come in. Yeah? So if everyone call me, the number is 073 771 47557. Well, well, well. I'm going to have a drink. Let me drink now. People, enjoy your Saturday because I'm going to. And why, take it easy. Talk to each other. Don't have no secrets from your pitney. Yeah? Even if it's deep, write a letter. Write a letter from now. Put it somewhere safe. When them kids get big, draw for the letter. Because I'm telling you, you're not going to want your kids doing what I'm doing and talking about you like this. Okay? Have a good day, people.